Pretty much. Alright. Alright, couple things, guys. First of all, the thing we're gonna do is after every game, I want to do a little post-game wrap-up. So it's kind of a summary. I'm also talking to your parents and everyone who's going to be watching everything that you're going to be doing here. So this is all bloggable here. Okay, so after every game, we're gonna have a video recording and then we'll be posted out. So game summary, kind of summarize what happened here. All right, couple of things here. There's a lot of positives here, but let me start off with the negatives. No one here has a green light unless I expressly say it. I mean, if someone's going from a wind-up and there's someone on base, then that's different, right? But like, for example, you know, I point out a Seavis, you know, stealing when we have 13-run lead. That's why I pulled him out. But at the same time, Jenkins stole when I didn't call it, and same for Mercado. Okay, but the situation will dictate where I will pull you out of the game. Okay, I'm very cognizant of the situation, unless I give you a green light. Okay, no one has a green light yet. Okay, so you gotta be aware of the situation and make sure you act accordingly. Secondly, you know, I think it was generally good, but you know, this type of game, you know, obviously I want to try to get everybody in the game, but you know, you do the math here. There's, I believe, 19 guys on the team, and everyone here got at least one at bat. You know, some of you guys maybe didn't play the field, maybe we're DH4, we're DH, but at the same time, I'm pretty aware. You know, trying to get everyone in the game, but the goal is to win the game. Okay, so let's work on a couple of attitude issues. I mean, overall it was good. It was overall, you know, people responded. You played your role well, but you know, we played as a team. You know, so I don't care if you're on the bench. I don't care if you're on the field. We should all have the same mentality. Take that team attitude. So, I mean, as far as the negatives, you know, I thought there was like hustle pretty much for the most part. There's no, you know, it's okay to have fun, you know, a little bit light, but you know, you don't want to overdo it. So I think we did a good job. So let's go on to the positives. Okay, let's just say give Ray a hand here. Woo! I don't have the stats here, but
Ray, one of them that you did.
Yeah,
a band.
So you have 2 home runs in 1 inning. That's that reminds me of Fernando Tatis off Chandler Park.
That was
a grand slam.
Yeah, that was a grand slam. You got a little work to do, Ray.
But it was definitely good. You know, starting right off. You know, part of my concerns, maybe I thought maybe our pitching would be would dominate over our hitting, but you know, first inning of the first game, 13 runs. I mean, it's hard to anticipate that. So that's definitely a good thing. But at the same time, in order for us to get 13 runs, 2 home runs doesn't do it, right? What did we do? We drew a couple walks. I mean, we drew a couple of hit threes. You know,
3-hit batters in the first.
So I mean, I don't know what it was.
It hurt too.
You guys didn't get out of the way, and that's part of baseball. I mean, you don't lead into it, but you know, you take the hit. So we responded well with that. A lot of base hits, line drives. I don't know, Camarillo got on base 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of hitting, it was timely hitting. Okay, it was a little disappointing. It was like, okay, we scored 13 runs, and it's a natural let-up. 2nd through 6th inning, nothing. Okay, but it was a big victory on our part that we scored runs in the 7th inning. I think psychologically, we did a good job. So we distributed. You know, it was kind of a weird distribution, but we got the job done. And secondly, we got to compliment our pitching staff today. So let's give a hand to our pitching staff. Jenkins, he went a solid 3 innings, small, crafty 2 innings. And then we had Camarillo, Carrillo combo, you know, boom, boom. Shut the door right there. So, hopefully, this is, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best first game. But this was the best first game I've ever coached in terms of the outlook, you know. So, I mean, this is my 7th year of coaching, and it's been it's good. It's a good feeling to be in this position. At the same time, I want our attitude to be the same. If we were in their shoes, if we got hammered for 13 innings, and we did a video recording of how our dugout would look like 2nd inning, I mean, I want it to be the same. I know it's kind of hard. I mean, you're not smiling if you get hammered like that, but I don't want the circumstances to affect your attitude. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So if there's anything I can try to try to teach you. I mean, you know, fielding ground balls, hitting, pitching, that's fine. But it really is about attitude. I know that sounds kind of generic, but if we get hammered, I mean, there's gonna be times. I mean, who knows? I don't want South Hills to come 13 runs off of us. But when we get to dugout, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be like sulking your head and you know, putting your head down and say, oh, I give up. Okay. You know, hopefully, you know, we'll have more leaders on this team. You know, and when you hit home runs like that, you're well poised to be that leader. Okay. When you throw 3 innings and you put the team in position, you're putting yourself in a position to be that leader. Okay. So let's get a break and let's watch the rest of the freshmen game.
You're done.
You're done. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hit it, Ray.
Hey, be clean in the dugout too, huh? Don't leave no mess.
Only on 3, 1, 2, 3.